Okay, I'm going to show you how to install Windows 11 on an unsupported system. So let me just show you. I'm sure everybody saw that. So if you go to update, check for updates in your search bar. It says this. So this is a Windows 10 installation. This PC doesn't currently meet the minimum system requirements to run Windows 11. So even if I update, it can't install it or update from 10 to 11. So I'm going to show you how to actually just install Windows 11. Okay, so so what we need is a media creation tool. It is on GitHub, so if you're not sure about running weird software, then don't do it. Let's go to Edge. This is Windows 10 as a basic install. There's nothing else on here, so I'm gonna have to use it. Right, let's go there. If it says this, just say go to site. We'll go to the GitHub site, media creation tool.bat, and then once you're here, just come here to code and then download zip file. Download the zip file. Let's see where it saved it. Right, it opens it. Let's just close that for now. Okay, yeah, it's zipped. Okay, let's just go in there. Okay, so before we move any further, people ask me if it's safe to download files from GitHub, and obviously it's not. And you should make sure about the files that you download by scanning them before you run them. So one way you can do that is with a site called VirusTotal. So they use tons of virus scanners and analyzers to scan the file and analyze the file that you've uploaded. So they're pretty good. So once you upload a file and they say it's safe, you should have some reassurance. So the file is VirusTotal. So just search for VirusTotal. Right, so it's virustotal.com. Go there, and then you can just say choose file, and then let's go to the file that I wanna, the folder that I've downloaded. So in that folder you'll see media creation tool. That's the actual file that you want to use, and this is the file you're gonna upload to VirusTotal. So just upload it, and then and then it scans it. There's the hash key, and as you can see, it's all green mark checks. If you look at this, they scan it with Acronis, AVG, Avira, Bitdefender. I mean, just tons. Google, tons and tons and tons. McAfee, so on. So okay, not these ones, but up there. So it's all in the green, and you can go through this details. Tells you everything about this file. There's even a community, and you can share some knowledge about it. Maybe somebody has some bad experience with it, whatever. So it's a very nice site to use, and for anything you download, just use it. Right, just drag it to the desktop, close that, open it, and then all you have to do is run this media creation tool. Right, it's gonna pop up this box. So it gives you Windows 10 and Windows 11 to install. So all these from 15 to 22H2 is Windows 10, and this is obviously Windows 11. older versions, and this is, I take it this is the newest version. So if you just click on the 23 or the newest one, right, and then it gives you this. All you have to do is if you want to create an ISO file, and then you can burn it to a DVD drive and install it that way. Or if you want to use it in VirtualBox or a virtual machine, you can use the ISO in there. What else? Using a Rufus. Yeah, you can use Rufus obviously to do that, but if you're going to use a flash drive, just say auto USB, and it's going to install all the files to your USB flash drive. Just pop it in and start installing Windows 11. Right, so I'm just gonna use, say, ISO. Say yes. It's gonna ask you this twice, so just do it again. If it asks you, just click this again, ISO again, and it should start downloading the ISO file. It's a package, so with all the Windows 11 files in there and the bypass or whatever they did to do this. So yeah, this is actually, yeah, you don't have to click anything. It's just gonna do everything by itself. I think it saves the file back into your media creation folder that you've downloaded. So it's not going to show up here, but once it's done, it's going to have the ISO file in here. Okay, so when it is finished downloading, you can just press any key and exit. Right, and go to your media creation tool folder again, and here you will see the file that downloaded 1123H2 64-bit disk image file. So this is the ISO file that I've chose. If you chose to create a USB flash drive, all the necessary installation files will be on the flash drive. You can just put it in your USB slot in your computer, restart your computer, and boot with that flash drive and install Windows 11. It should pretty much just run through everything. Okay, so just press any key to boot from your DVD drive. If it's a flash drive, I think it will just go into the installation files. So I'm obviously using VirtualBox just to show you how to actually boot up into the installation. So yeah, that is pretty much that. Okay, so before we move on, I want to show you this handy tip in debloating Windows before you install it. So Windows install a lot of crap on your computer, apps and stuff that you never use. So by doing this, it will cut that in half. So in this window, in time and currency format, all you have to do is press the drop down menu. Then instead of leave it on English United States, you go to English World. So obviously for each region, they install specific apps. But if it's the world, then they're not sure what to install, they just leave it out. Yeah. Okay, and choose which one you want to install, Windows 11, Windows 11 Pro. I'm just gonna go with Pro. Hopefully it will install. I struggled to install Pro. Next. Make sure your drive is selected. Say just say next. And it will begin. Like I say, if you get to this screen and it gives you this error, it's about the first setting that you've changed in the time and currency. So you set it to world. So this is why it gives you this error. Just say skip. Right, and then yes. Say skip. Right, I'm just gonna skip this. So don't use for work or school use, for setup for personal use. Next. Right. So you're gonna have to sign in. Let's see what it. Let's see if I can bypass this. I suggest not to use Microsoft account for security purposes and privacy and all that. So let's see if they still want me to sign in. I'm just gonna use password. Something went wrong. Okay, next. Okay, it doesn't work anymore. So what you have to do is unplug your network your network cable, or just disable your internet. Okay, so I've unplugged it. Let's say create one. Can't remember now what I did. Create one, create an account. Sign in options. Maybe I should use sign in options. Ah, there it goes. Okay, so if it doesn't detect the internet, it will set you up with a local account. So enter your name, just say okay. Next, password. I'm not gonna set a password now. And you're in. Okay, and you're in. All set up. As you can see, if you open the start menu, if you didn't do that thing there at the beginning, this would have been full of apps and stuff. Yeah, there's Windows 11 for you.